A long road trip, a carefully edited moving montage, a brand new front door opening onto an entirely different chapter of life, and somehow, none of that ended up being the biggest story. While Katie Bates Clark was sharing sentimental clips from her family's journey to a new home, a completely different conversation was unfolding elsewhere online, where internet detectives, public records, and plenty of speculation combined to create one of the most talked about Bates discussions in recent weeks. What started as a simple moving update quickly turned into a debate about money, marriage, privacy, and whether Katie and Travis had really managed to keep their destination a secret for as long as they thought. And by the time viewers believed they had uncovered the house themselves, the focus was no longer on where the family was moving. It was on what that move supposedly revealed. Katie's original post was surprisingly simple, accompanied by the caption, "The journey to our new home." The video documented the family's transition from one season of life to another. The footage carried a nostalgic, almost scrapbook-like feeling, capturing moments from the road and emphasizing the emotional side of leaving one place behind for another. The comments underneath reflected exactly that energy. Followers congratulated the couple, wished them safe travels, and celebrated what many described as a fresh start. There was a recurring theme throughout the responses. People weren't just excited about a new address. They were excited about what they believed the move represented. New beginnings, new memories, new opportunities, and a chance for the family to build something entirely their own. Many comments focused on faith, encouragement, and support, while others simply expressed happiness that Katie, Travis, and the kids appeared excited about the next phase of their lives. But even within the supportive atmosphere, curiosity remained impossible to ignore. Questions about the destination appeared repeatedly. Some followers wondered whether the family had moved to Texas. Others speculated about Florida. A few openly asked when Katie would finally reveal the location. The mystery surrounding the move had become almost as significant as the move itself. Then Reddit entered the picture. A post began circulating claiming that the mystery had already been solved. According to users, public records and real estate information appeared to point toward a property in the Waco, Texas area, reportedly purchased for approximately $775,000. Suddenly, the conversation shifted from emotional road trip content to screenshots of real estate listings, property values, and ownership records. What made the discussion explode wasn't simply the size of the house. It was what people believed the purchase said about the couple. One of the most discussed comments claimed that Katie's name appeared on the deed. That detail immediately became a major talking point because it gave users something tangible to analyze, instead of relying entirely on rumors and speculation. For some, it was viewed as evidence of a major long-term investment and commitment. For others, it became another piece in a much larger narrative they had already constructed about Katie and Travis's relationship. The financial side of the discussion quickly became impossible to ignore as well. Many Reddit users expressed surprise at the reported price tag. A home approaching $750,000 challenged assumptions some viewers had about the family's finances. Comments appeared questioning how much income the couple actually generates through social media, sponsorships, and online content. Others argued that the purchase proved the couple was far more financially successful than critics had previously assumed. Of course, where money is involved, theories inevitably follow. A significant portion of the discussion centered on whether Travis's family may have helped fund the purchase. Commenters debated everything from family support to income sources, with some attributing the house to Katie's online career and others believing Travis's parents likely played a major role. None of these theories were supported by evidence within the thread itself, but they demonstrated how quickly a real estate listing can become the foundation for countless narratives. Interestingly, the house itself almost became secondary to what people thought it represented. Some commenters focused on the idea of a fresh start. Others immediately connected the move to previous controversies and relationship speculation that have followed the couple online. Instead of discussing square footage, floor plans, or interior design, many users viewed the home through the lens of Katie and Travis's marriage. The property became less of a physical structure and more of a symbol onto which people projected their opinions, concerns, hopes, and assumptions. One particularly notable response came from a user who shared a personal experience, explaining that a beautiful house had once failed to fix deeper problems in their own marriage. It was a reminder that while some people saw the property as a dream home, others viewed it as proof that material success doesn't automatically guarantee happiness. Another topic that gained traction was safety. Several commenters immediately noticed the large backyard pool visible in the listing photos and raised concerns about having young children around water. Unlike many of the more speculative discussions, these comments were practical and focused on child safety rather than theories about finances or relationships. The location itself also remained a source of fascination. Even among people convinced that Texas was the destination, many continued asking the same question: why Texas? Some believed career opportunities played a role. Others pointed toward family connections. And some wondered why Katie would choose to move farther away from siblings and the support system she had spent most of her life around. Perhaps the most revealing part of the entire conversation was how quickly the discussion evolved beyond the house itself. Very few people seemed genuinely interested in the architecture, the bedrooms, or the property features. Instead, nearly every major comment used the house as a starting point for a larger discussion about Katie's future. For supporters, the property represented stability, growth, and an exciting new beginning. For skeptics, it raised questions about finances, priorities, and motivations. For others, it was simply another chapter in a story they've been following for years. And that's ultimately what made this discussion so fascinating. The road trip video was intended to document a family's move. The Reddit conversation transformed that move into something much bigger. Suddenly, the focus wasn't on the destination. It was on what people believed the destination meant. Whether the speculation ultimately proves accurate or not, one thing is clear. Katie and Travis may have changed addresses, but they haven't escaped the intense curiosity that continues to surround nearly every major decision they make. And judging by the reaction online, the conversation about this move is only getting started.